See, this is clearly a difficult time for people who have to work outside. That includes drivers for delivery services like UPS. And tonight, the UPS Workers Union says a driver in North Texas passed out behind the wheel because of the heat. WFA's Richard Solomon is in our newsroom now with more on what happened and what UPS has to say about it. Richard?
Well, Teresa, a representative with the union tells me the driver that passed out behind the wheel, he was released today from the hospital. But this afternoon, I did speak with the worker for the UPS Center in McKinney, and that is where that driver was helping at. He says, look, hey, this Texas heat, this is something that we worry about daily. Many of us try to avoid the Texas heat as much as possible. But for Garfield Hooper, a UPS driver at the McKinney Center, he's in it every day.
So each door open, you're going 60 miles an hour down the road. That's your only AC in those trucks.
Hooper says it's a dangerous gamble working in triple digits, and this is why.
It's sad to see these things happen.
A UPS worker shared these pictures with us. They show a UPS truck after the driver passed out behind the wheel and collided with a tree. The union says heat-related symptoms are to blame. A representative says it happened on Friday. The driver is from Longview and was helping out in McKinney. He's okay and out of the hospital. UPS did tell us in a statement, we are aware of an incident involving our driver in McKinney, Texas. We care deeply about his safety and well-being. We are working with authorities to investigate. The company says they're equipping all new vehicles with AC and making modifications to existing cars. They've also given employees specialized cooling gear, access to ice and water, and encouraged them to take breaks to cool off whenever they need to.
It reaches 150, 160 degrees in the back, and you can't touch surfaces in the back of that truck without burning your hands.
Last year, McKinney UPS worker Chris Begley collapsed in the sweltering heat during one of his routes and died several days later. Hooper says every single day workers have to endure this temperature, and to him, it only seems to be getting worse.
When you're working 10, 12 hours day after day in this heat, by the time it gets to Thursday and Friday, water and Gatorade's only going to do you so much.
In Dallas, I'm Richard Solomon.